Kentucky Covington Catholic High School's Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram accounts are all being locked down this morning after a video was posted that shows a mob of students intimidating a Native American elder in front of the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. The all-male school was participating in a March for Life rally, which coincided with the Indigenous Peoples March. As shown in the video, the students have surrounded a Native American man playing the drums and are hooting war cries and mocking him. The elder's name is Nathan Phillips, a Vietnam veteran and an Omaha keeper of the sacred pipes. One of the students gets very close in Phillips' face and stares at him with a disturbing grin for several minutes as Phillips sings and beats his drum. Phillips is also the subject of a previously racially based incident where he was taunted and harassed by Eastern Michigan University students who were dressed in stereotypical Native American clothing. As reported in Fox 2 News, he was yelled at and hit by a thrown beer can. Hey, how you doing? This is Seji Hito here to bring you the news. So let me just let you know who this is. Just a little bit of detail. This is Covington Catholic High School. Covington Catholic High School is a private all-male high school in Park Hills, Kentucky. It was founded in 1925 by Bishop Francis William Howard and brother George Soar. It's part of the Roman Catholic diocese of Covington. The information is going to be somewhere in the video so that you can happen to do what you do. Now, if you look in the video, you will see several. Actually, I'm sorry, not even several. You'll see a mob. I'm going to put it exactly how it is. You'll see a mob of teens. Amongst them, you'll see about 2 to 3 chaperones, male chaperones, and they're mocking / trying to intimidate. It's a multitude of things going on this march, and this was happening on, this is an indigenous march that some of the Native Americans were at, and they were protesting. And you had these group of teens who were, quote unquote, there to be pro-life, to, I guess, show their support for that. And then somehow they ended up in a whole nother section. I don't know. I don't know how exactly that works. And then if you're, quote unquote, a chaperone and you're allowing this to actually take place, that's ridiculous. Literally. That's ridiculous. You're trying to intimidate people who aren't even fighting back. They're not even trying to do anything to you. But you want to sit there in front of your face, in front of his face, while he's doing whatever he's doing, just to be some type of obstacle and to try to deter and intimidate him. For what? For what? Caucasian people, this is what I'm talking about. We're getting to the real thing here. These kids, this is the thing. Whoever is in the universe, however the universe is working right now, this is exactly showing the personalities and the traits of those who believe in Trump and the Make America Great Again. These kids are a representation of all of those people. Let's just let that be known. I'm pretty sure amongst them, you might have some people like, well, I only support Trump because of the military. Fine. All right. Whatever. You have some type of reason. Fine. Whatever. Let's just push that to the side. The rest of the 95%, what do you got? Because these kids are right here. These are your kids. These are your family. These are your friends. These are your cousins, your nephews, your great grandchildren here acting a fool to the last little bit of indigenous people that are actually on this land that were here way before you even knew what it was. But it was your people who were the ones that pretty much sent them into extinction, that had them on reservations, that took their land. It was your people that looked exactly like you, that came over. The Native Americans were friendly. They tried to help you out because as soon as you got here, you were about to die because you didn't know how to survive here. Let's just get that straight. When that winter actually hit you, it hit you and it was knocking you down. But they took you in. They fed you, they clothed you, they taught you about the land, and in return, you took them, you raped them, you skinned them alive, and you used their skin for books, lampshades, and things of that nature. You used their bones for earrings and other things of that nature. You raped their women and their children and killed them. Understand what I'm saying? These are complete facts, and you know that they are facts because note, no white person out here is going to be so bold enough as to try to tell a Native American, oh, why don't you go back to where you came from? You know how stupid you're going to look? Because they're going to look right back at you and why don't you go back to where you came from? And you can be like, well, I was born here. No. Where do you originally come from? Let's go back to the start because you don't originally come from North America. Let's just get that straight. You don't come from Africa either. Let's just get that straight. You come from the Caucasus Mountains. Let's just get that straight and leave that exactly where it is. So I don't know exactly what to tell you guys. I'm pretty sure that somehow, some way, like a couple of my other videos, it'll reach the high school. And you'll have some high school students. They'll decide that they want to come here and say some certain things like, oh, we're not racist. I don't even want to hear it because your actions spoke volumes here. Now, you could have came there and wore whatever you wanted to wear and just stayed silent. That's not what you did. You wanted to sit up here and act a fool. And you acting a fool, you forget that you're representing your parents. Or you're representing exactly what they taught you. And what they taught you has been shown to the whole world. And it will continue to be shown. So now you have to live with that.